Hi everyone. For this lesson, I'll show you how to complete the square. So let's start off with this quadratic expression, x squared plus bx, and I want to make that into a perfect square trinomial. Now, all you have to do is take this b and put it over 2 and square it. And then add that to this expression. So your new expression will be x squared plus bx plus b over 2 squared. And that method is called completing the square. Alright, so let's take a look at an example. We have this quadratic expression, x squared minus 8x plus some number, so that when we do it out, we'll get the perfect square trinomial. So now what you want to do is use this formula, which is b over 2 and square it. So in this case, the b is this negative 8. So all you have to do is replace the b with negative 8. So now you would have negative 8 over 2 and square it. And this will give you negative 8 over 2 is negative 4, and you square that, you get 16. Okay? So this question mark here, what number that we have to add to this expression to make it a perfect square trinomial is the 16. So we have x squared minus 8x, and at the 16 you transform this expression into a perfect square trinomial. That is okay. So now let's take a look at how we can use the complete the square method to solve a quadratic equation. So let's say we have x squared minus 12x plus 7 equal to 0. So now we can use the complete the square method and figure out what do we need to add this expression on the left hand side to make it into a perfect square trinomial. So then you have to take, will be replaced by 36. Now you can replace the left hand side with x squared minus 12x plus 36, and that's equal to negative 7. Now let's not forget that you have to add the 36 on the right hand side as well. And that's because you added 36 on the left hand side. To keep the equation balanced, you also have to add the 36 on the right hand side. Now if you look at the left hand side, it's a perfect square trinomial, so we can actually rewrite that as the square of two binomials. That is, the x will go here, the x will go here, and the factor of 36 to make 12, or the negative 12, you know it's a 6 and 6. Since that's a positive, you know it's going to be the same sign, but the middle is a negative, so it's going to be the same negative sign. Right? And you can FOIL to check the answer, but x minus 6 times x minus 6 is equal to x squared minus 12x plus 36. And on the right hand side, you have 36 minus 7, or negative 7 plus 36, so that's is equal to positive 29. So if we look at the left hand side, we can actually rewrite this as the square of x minus 6. So x minus 6 times x minus 6 is the same thing as x minus 6 squared. And that's equal to 29. So now we can actually take the square root of the left hand side and take the square root of the right hand side, and this will get you x minus 6 on the left, and that's equal to the square root of 29. And there's only one thing left to do, and that's to add 6 to both sides, plus 6 here. So your answer will be, oh, don't forget the plus minus over here. X is equal to plus minus the square root of 29 plus 6. Those are your two answers. Okay. And we're done, and we're happy.